This is the process on how to collect the information you need and how to file your own 1099s. I'm going to give you the walkthrough process, the step-by-step guide on how to file your own 1099s, and I'm going to give you the software that I use to file my clients' 1099s. So I'm going to walk you through this process, and this is something that will be in the description for you to basically file, store, copy, and treat it as your own SOP for your business. So your first step in hiring, and granted, your hiring process may be different. I'm not your accountant. You run your own business. But the first step is usually you send your new employee a welcome letter. Hey, thank you for joining the firm, or thank you for joining the business. You're sending him the job offer details. But one thing that we need that is mandatory, we need to collect their W-9 information in order to file the 1099s. We will need their W-9 information. So you will actually send your new contractor, our 1099 employee, a W-9. So I gave you the link for the W-9. They will basically need to put their name or their business name, depending on if they're coming from a business or if they're just being as a person with a social security number. We will need their name or their business name or both. We will need the address of where they personally live, or if they're filing as a business, we will need their business address. And then we will need their social security or their EIN of their business. That is all we need for the W-9. It's a form to collect your basic 1099 contractor information, right? And there's other pages, but we only need that first page, right? And then let me keep going. We need the bank information. Of course, you got to know how to pay them, all that. We need the general contact details as far as, their phone numbers, because at the end of the year, we want to reach out to them to say, hey, we're sending out your 1099. So get their general contact details. That's obvious. Once that package is complete, store it in your Google Drive. Store it in any central file or hub that you use to store your documents. The main thing that we will need is that W-9. There's a link to it. It's straight from the IRS.gov. We will need the basic information that I showed you on that last slide. So after we collect their information, the end of the year is over, we basically need to tally up how much we paid that contractor. So there should be some type of system, whether you use QuickBooks or whether you tally this up within Excel. We need to know the total number that we paid that 1099 contractor. Once we have that W-9 and that total amount of what we paid that particular contractor, now it's time to file the 1099s. I put another link to the website that I personally use within my accounting firm to file 1099s for my to file 1099s for my clients. It's tax 1099. You basically log in or sign up. You go to forms. You go to new forms. And then for the year that you're filing your 1099s, you will go to 1099 NEC, right? If you're doing a 1099 for your 1099 employee or 1099 contractor that you pay $600 more to. Once you do that, you will basically put their information into add recipient. Your information will be the payer. And then you will put how much you paid that person. Maybe you paid them $65,000. And then you will file this as is. You don't need to worry about any state tax withheld. This is uncommon if you use any of these boxes. If you're probably using these boxes, you probably should have paid them a W-2, because that's just often used on those boxes. But really, all you need to complete is how much you paid them. Say we paid them $65,000. Enter your information as a payer. So that would be the business name, the business address, business zip. And then for the contractor, you will need their name, address, all that information. And that's it. And you will basically continue and then file as normal. If you have a social media account, you can use its software. It's simple. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I'm going to give you the link to the W-9 and the tax1099.com software that I use in order to file my 1099s. Thank you.